A $9 gap. Shanghai is paying $82.20 for silver. The West trades 73.14. That is a 12.39% premium. That spread does not stay open quietly. OG John AG here. Drop OG John AG in the comments if you are here paying attention and actually learning. Now, the May futures first notice day hits in 48 hours. Let's get straight into it. Lead story today, COMEX May 2026 silver futures. 17,184 contracts still open. That equals 89.9 million ounces. Registered inventory sits at 77.1 million ounces. Effective April 28 data. This follows multiple April sessions with heavy vault outflows. The unusual detail is simultaneous divergence. Paper price falling while physical premiums rise. The timing is what deserves scrutiny, not the event itself. The timing. Think about what that sequence actually means. A market pricing down on paper while paying up physically. That is a split signal. Which side resolves first? The ones paying attention already know what to watch next. Before we go further, if this kind of data-first analysis is what you have been looking for, hit the like button right now. Subscribe to OG John AG 1.0 and share this with one person who needs to see these numbers. Now, back to the data. Before I show you the full data picture, consider this. The last time coverage ratios compressed this far, silver repriced violently. The data is already telling you something. Let's build it out. Now let's build the full picture because COMEX positioning does not exist in a vacuum. COMEX warehouse report has dropped 575.5 million ounces open interest across all contracts against 76.8 million ounces registered inventory. That is a 13.4% coverage ratio. For every 1 ounce, 7.5 claims exist. CME Group publishes the open interest. COMEX vault reports confirm the inventory. Shanghai Gold Exchange publishes physical pricing at $82.20. Trading Economics shows COMEX spot at $73.26 during the same session. The spread is 9.06 per ounce. In a single day, COMEX fell 2.95%, while Shanghai held elevated pricing. That is not convergence. That is divergence. April sessions show 1.8 to 3.15 million ounces leaving eligible vaults daily. Some inflow days show only 5,000 ounces added. National Gold Group reports these flows directly from vault data. Year over year, registered inventory trends lower, while open interest remains elevated. The rate of physical drain is not slowing. It is accelerating. The data is doing the talking. The ones who have been called early for tracking physical flows are not saying much right now. And here is what makes that picture even harder to ignore. 89.9 million ounces potentially standing for delivery, against 77.1 million ounces registered. At the same time, macro pressure pushes paper prices lower. Dollar index sits near 98.5. 10-year Treasury yield trades 4.32 to 4.36%. That is not a contradiction. That is the setup. And before anyone takes that as a green light, setups can take a long time to resolve. What this tells you is the structural picture. The timing is a completely separate question. Anyone who claims to know the timing is selling something. Now the macro variable, because this is no longer a backdrop, it is the primary variable. The dollar index near 98.5 reduces foreign demand. The 10-year yield above 4.3% increases carry cost. That is the math. Higher yields reduce non-yielding asset appeal. Stronger dollar reduces global purchasing power. Markets are still pricing stable demand under higher yields. Look at Shanghai paying $82.20 and tell me what probability you put on that. When markets start pricing the reality of physical scarcity under tight monetary conditions, silver reprices upward sharply, gold follows directionally, industrial metals reprice based on input costs. That is the historical pattern. Every time physical demand disconnects from paper pricing, it has not been different yet. Silver Western spot at $73.14, Shanghai physical at $82.20. That is a 9.06 premium. Short-term picture is conflicted. Paper pressure remains due to yields and dollar strength. Physical demand remains elevated in Asia. The key event is May 1st notice day. If large holders stand for delivery, inventory stress appears. If positions roll forward, pressure defers. If delivery demand increases, price spikes toward $85 to $95. If rolls dominate, price drifts toward $65 to $68 support. That is the only short-term read that matters right now. As for trading it, I cannot see a clean picture on the lower time frames right now. I cannot tell you what silver does tomorrow. Nobody can. If you think you know, good for you. Current environment shows conflicting signals. Sidelines is not weakness in this environment. It is the only edge there is. I have called this market both directions. I will call it again when I see it clearly. Right now, I do not see it clearly. The tape decides, not me. Here is the honest truth. Both sides of this trade have a real case, and the one you ignore is the one that will cost you. So let's run both. The bear case is real. Dollar index at 98.5 reduces demand. 10-year yield above 4.3% pressures metals. Large longs can roll contracts reducing delivery stress. The bull case is equally real. Shanghai premium at 12.39% signals physical demand. Open interest exceeds registered inventory by over 10 million ounces. Vault outflows exceed inflows across multiple sessions. Size correctly. Know what you are in before you are in it. The physical market already knows where this is going. The paper market is still arguing. That argument does not last forever. Everything I showed you today points to one thing. The structural pressure is already built. The only question is when paper pricing adjusts to physical reality. Don't take my word for it. Verify every number I gave you today. Check the data yourself. CME Group, Shanghai Gold Exchange, COMEX warehouse reports, logic over hype, always. If this analysis added value, like this video right now. Subscribe to OG John AG 1.0 so you never miss a data drop. Share this with one person who needs to see these numbers. The ones running the OG John AG 1.0 playbook. Do not wait for the mainstream to catch up. They already know. OG John AG 1.0, out.